Okay, so coming to you guys with some breaking news. It seems that there are major protests going on right now in Bristol in the United Kingdom, and they are turning quite left, going quite aggressive, and people are running riots. And you know what? I can't blame them. Hey guys, it's Morali. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. Back and again with another video. If you haven't subscribed, click that button for daily and consistent content. And let's not waste any more time and get straight into this video. So there are major protests that have broken out in Bristol in relation to the police criming new bill that they're trying to reinforce in the UK. Now, for those of you who don't know who that is, for those of you who don't know what that is, especially if you're watching from the US or any other country all over the world, there's a new bill that is trying to be implemented here in the UK where they're basically stripping away the rights of people when it comes to protesting, and that if you cause disruption, which is, aka protesting, which they've used as an example, you can be sentenced up to 10 years in prison and also imposed several fines. And that is one of many of the new restrictions they are trying to impose, also giving the police a lot more of powers, making them far more militant than they already are, what we already have seen, especially over in the US. And this new bill, it's very crazy because it's giving them a lot of rights, it's giving them a lot more power, and the fact that people can go to prison for protesting for up to a decade, it's absolutely shocking, guys. And it's just really screams of a fascism, it really screams of like a fascist resume. That's what I'm getting from this, that if you don't obey our laws, if you don't, shut up and protest your rights, the essence of protesting is be taken away from us. Let me not even divulge more into that. But what we're seeing now in Bristol is that protests have been taken for the worse. And we are seeing here descends into Portland Star Street violence. Inevitable, really, and worthy of our total contempt. Bristol officers suffer suspected broken arms as ribs after the Kill the Bull protest descends into violence. So it seems to be crazy what is going on, and there's fire, there's police cars going on fire, and people are saying if the government attempts to criminalize peaceful protests and police are set on women at a vigil, the scenes tonight in Bristol become an inevitability. No justice, no peace isn't best understood as a threat, but as a statement of the clarifying obvious stuff. Whilst my thoughts and prayers are with Bristol police, who must be devastated at the loss of the van, the police really shouldn't have been out after dark dressed, so in a provocative manner. For those of you who don't know what's going on in the UK, there obviously was another girl, a white girl, unfortunately, that died, and obviously she was murdered by somebody who used to be part of the police. It was a vigil that turned into kind of a protest because the police were around. They were dragging ladies into the dark and arresting them, putting them in the vans. The stuff that was going around, guys, was absolutely sad, and they're obviously becoming quite militant with the power, and you can't obviously drag people in such an aggressive manner, but we see them doing it 24/7, and now it's reached the point of riots that we're seeing here. Now, we saw the London riots that took place in 2011. We don't want to have to repeat that, because that in itself was absolutely insane. But in Bristol, it seems to be going crazy. They are toppling over police cars currently as I'm recording this video. There's fire everywhere. People are screaming, shouting, glasses and buildings have been shattered. So it seems to be going AWOL as I literally record this video, and it's descending into absolute chaos. But when you have a militant institution that really sit there, they're disgustingly dehumanizing, they institutionalized racism, it's just barbaric how they treat people, and how people mysteriously pass away in custody, and how all of this injustice happens. There are so many names that I could run off my mouth. One of them is a Shukri Abdi, for an example, and then we have several other individuals, several other Muslim men who are locked in these places, forced to eat pork, forced to be treated like absolute bottom barrel crap. This is what is going to happen. This is inevitable. This is what is going to happen. We don't just talk about pop culture on the channel, guys. We talk about social commentary, important stuff. That's what I've been doing on the channel, and I feel like stuff like this is going to happen, and this is why now riots are broken out. You cannot bring in a new bill into the UK where you can go to prison for 10 years for doing a protest. You are stripping away the basic essence of human rights, the rights to critique the government, the rights of freedom of speech. You can't do that. It's absolutely insane. Let's be real, nothing will be happening in Bristol were it not for police attacking the vigil for Sarah Everard last weekend, or the government trying to push through a bill which restricts civil liberties. You do not keep the peace by clamping down on peaceful protests. Anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts are. Subscribe to the channel, click that button, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.